Rob Gronkowski is getting into the NFT space. The NFL tight end partnering with non-fungible tokens marketplace OpenSea to release 5 digital trading cards, digital cards of the key Super Bowl moments. Here with more, CNBC.com's Jabari Young. Jabari, confusing stuff. Break it down of exactly what this is that he's selling.
Well, Wilf, good afternoon to you. And breaking it down just as concise as I can, Rob Gronkowski is trusting the digital art space right now. He's trusting the non-fungible tokens that everybody seems to be popularizing right now. And, you know, hey, listen, a guy like Rob Gronkowski, it makes sense for him to get in. I don't think you're necessarily purchasing the highlight NFL moment. You're purchasing Rob Gronkowski, the figure. And, you know, we obviously know these NFTs, they live on a blockchain. There's some critics out there who still are not familiar with how the blockchain is set up, if it's secure enough, and how long this NFT buzz is going to run. But right now, Rob Gronkowski is saying, listen, I'm in on it. You know, he's seen endorsements from Mark Cuban. He's talked to his friends about it. And again, it makes sense for him to get in on it. But this is the digital age. You know, we're right now experiencing a digital movement where people are collecting these type of things, thinking that they're going to be worth money down the line. Whether that will be true or not, time will tell. But for right now, it's nothing wrong with getting in on the space and seeing if you can get some action attached to it.
Yeah, we were talking to Kathy Wood the other day of ARK Invest. She also likes NFTs. She likes the whole crypto space. Gronk has had other business endeavors. I mean, has he had success, Jabari? And he's always got something. I remember interviewing him on CNBC for some product at least once a year over the past few years.
Yeah, it's like, that's right, Sarah. And, you know, he's a fun character, right? You know, I mean, we always have those pictures. Like, I see these Heath Ledger Joker pictures on the wall, you know, and some pieces of art that friends of mine have. And it's like, okay, what's wrong with a Rob Gronkowski NFT for the digital age? You know, when you look back on this decade of athletes, on this movement of athletes, you're going to remember a guy like Rob Gronkowski because he was a party animal. He made football fun again. And hell, listen, he's a hell of a tight end on the football field as well. So it ain't like this is no scrub. He's a good player with personality and with character, and who knows, maybe an NFT will be worth money one day. And the key to his NFT is he's also attaching something to it, a meet and greet with him at an NFL game next year. So if you are one of the lucky ones to get that, you know, that 5th card, the big special card, then you get that attached to it. So that kind of ups the value of it a little bit. Whether other athletes will get involved, I think that they will. I think other sports teams are going to get involved, even if it's a short-term craze. Ain't nothing wrong with making a little bit of money in the short term.
Yeah, so you get something real out of it, too. We need the Mike Santoli take desperately here. Jabari, Mike, and NFTs, is this a bubble? What's the deal?
Well, I mean, I think if you put it in terms and think of it in terms of enthusiasts collecting authenticated items from, you know, from the artist, from the athlete, from the creator, and that's all it is. If you don't want to call it an asset class, then I think it's perfectly fine. It works, right? There is already a market in these things. This is just sort of a wrinkle on it. There's been some criticism that most of the prices that you're hearing about in terms of these really astronomical price tags attached to some of this NFT, some of this art, it's just people who have a tremendous amount of built-up profit because they bought crypto very early, and they don't think of it as real money, and they're just kind of exchanging it for something of a novelty or something that really speaks to them. And that's all fine, too. I just think that where I would stop is to say that somehow this means we're all going to be transacting in a specific way on the blockchain because this proves this is the way to do it. I'm not sure that we have to make that leap at this point.
Yeah, for now it is taking the world by storm. Jabari, good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.